share something very important with you, not just about the book, but about the world we are living in right now. Because whether you realize it or not, we are living in a time of massive change. So people call this the post-pandemic era. But what does that really mean? The biggest feature of this era is not the pandemic itself, it is change. Uh, Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our live session. In the past, the world changed once 100 years. Then it became once in decades. And now it changes very few months. But here is a problem. Most people don't even notice it. Imagine an ant sitting quietly in the grass. It has no idea that the entire field has already been turned over until the moment it falls. This is exactly how most people experience change, not by understanding it, but by being through in it. Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, welcome to join my live session. I'm so glad to meet you here. I am Wendy here. So, in the past, the world changed once in 100 years. Then it became once in decades. And now it changes every few months. But here's the problem, most people don't even notice it. So imagine an ant sitting quietly in the grass and has no idea that the whole field has already been turned over until the moment it falls. Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to join my live session. So if you are new here, please follow me, follow our channel. So I am Wendy here. So nice to meet you. So simply drop a message to let me know where you are watching from. Here is something even more important. When people suffer, it is not only because of illness. Very often, people are not dying from disease. And hi, hello, good morning. Oh, war. Bit longer. Hey, hello, nice to meet you. Hi, this is Wendy from China. And you? How are you guys? How are you doing? And usually, no, when people suffer, it's not because of illness. And often, people are not dying from disease. They are dying from fear, confusion, and the loss of control. Hi, welcome. Welcome, Wall. Uh, and so good morning. We have so many Indian friends here in our chatting room. So yeah, sincere greeting to you from China. So please follow me, subscribe to our channel because we do this live session regularly every day. Yeah, just feel free to drop by. Hi, hello, good morning. So this channel we set up for sharing all those meaningful story, the extraordinary book from here, from writer Xuemo. This is writer Xuemo, one of the most prolific writer from Western China. So far, he has written more than 80 books with over 200 editions published worldwide. And that's why our readers from all part of the world have fascinated into his literature. So, welcome. Yeah. If you love reading, if you love the meaningful book, and I think this is the right place for you. Oh, yeah, thanks, dear. You know, reading is not about, it's not only about gaining knowledge, it's a way to nourish the soul. to find the inner peace, and that is what writer Xuemo does. His works mostly focus on the inner clarity, awareness, self-cultivation, and self-awareness. So just feel free to drop message. So welcome, friend, whether you are joining us from US, UK, Indian, South Asia, Europe, or anywhere around the world. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. Hi, bye. Yeah, just like this one. Hi, hello, Nifty. Hello, Asians. Thanks. So, where are you from? Sounds like you are not Asians. Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So, simply drop a message. Let me know where you are watching from. I am Wendy from China. So, today we are talking about, the ancient wisdom from one of the most classic Chinese classic, uh, the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon. So we are talking about lifestyle. We are talking about health. We are talking about the life attitude. Okay, so feel free to drop a message. Welcome to join me. And this is the one. Space is comfortable and clear. Okay. So here I would like to introduce. This is a book. So here this is a book. Oh, I feel sorry. The book is, even though it's Chinese edition, but I really appreciate we can discuss. That's the book in English one. Oh, okay. So this is writer Xuemo interprets the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, one of the oldest Chinese classic book. Uh, Sorry, that is private things. We don't talk such a topic here. We are talking about reading. We are sharing the meaningful books. So here, I'm so glad to have you here. So if you are a new friend here, please subscribe to our channel. Okay. Okay, so I have to. Are you guys interested in traditional Chinese medicine? If you are, okay, yeah. So welcome to join the topic. So before we begin, I would like to ask you a question. Something very simple but very real. So what is it that in today's world, even when we have more technology, more medicine, and more convenience than ever before, people still feel anxious, exhausted, and out of balance. So, why do we still get sick? Not only physically, but mentally and emotionally. So, today we are going to explore a very different way of understanding life, health, and even civilization itself. So, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is dedicated to sharing the deeper human wisdom found in the works of the Chinese writer Xuemo. You can see on the poster this gentleman is the author, writer Xuemo, through literature, philosophy, and traditional culture. So we try to explore one core idea: how human beings can live with more clarity, more balance, and more inner strength in a rapidly changing world. So, if this kind of content resonates with you, make sure you subscribe, stay with me, and be part of the journey. And today's topic is something truly foundational. We are going to talk about the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, one of the oldest and most important texts in Chinese civilization. But we are not just reading it as an ancient medical book. We are going to look at it through the interpretation of Xuemo, who has who, after nearly 20 years of deep practice in Chinese philosophical traditions such as Confucianism, Buddhism, Taoism, and brings this classic back to life in a completely modern way. So, through this lens, the Yellow Emperor's inner canon is no longer just about treating illness, it becomes a way to understand life as a whole, as something alive, changing, interconnected, and deeply intelligent. Yeah, so it's quite deep question. Sorry, a bit cold. Stay here. Always feel if you stay long time no sitting, no action, so you may feel a bit cold. And perhaps more importantly, it helps us ask a deeper question. Do we really understand life, or have we only learned how to control part of it? So today, let's slow down for a moment, step out of the noise of modern life, and enter a different perspective, one that has been quietly guiding human beings for thousands of years. Hi, hello, welcome, new friend to join our channel. So today, our topic is this book. Xuemo interprets the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, and this is a book. Hi, hello, welcome. How should I address you? Yeah, 3456170. Hi, hello, welcome. Are you our new friend? I am Wendy from China. So thanks for coming. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel. Yeah, welcome. Now this is the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon. Is not just a medical text. In fact, in China, we don't see it simply as a book about medicine. It is a book about life itself, about how human beings should live in harmony with nature, with the seasons, with the body, and even with the mind. Hi, welcome all new friends. Join me. Sincere welcome. So whether you're joining us from US, UK, Europe, India, Southeast Asia, or anywhere around the world, thank you for coming. Yeah, we have many Indian friends here. So welcome again. So please follow me, follow our channel. Okay, for more than 2,000 years, the Yellow Temper's Inner Canon has been considered the foundational classic of traditional Chinese medicine. Yeah, how are you? How should I, oh, the one, Krishna, right? Krishna. Now, this book has been considered the foundational classic of traditional Chinese medicine. But beyond medicine, it carries a deep philosophical system. It talks about concepts like yin and yang, balance between opposite, the five elements, and the dynamic relationships in nature, and the idea that emotions, environment, and lifestyle are all interconnected. So in modern terms, what this book is really asking is, why do people get tired? Why do people lose balance? Why do people become anxious? And even when life seems comfortable. And it's very simple, yet very profound. Because we are no longer aligned with the natural rhythm of life. So now what makes this even more meaningful is how it is interpreted today. The author here, gentleman, writer Xuemo, is a contemporary Chinese writer, has spent nearly 20 years in deep practice and exploration of traditional Chinese wisdom. I feel like darkness is the only thing that understands you. Austin, yeah, I ever had such a feeling. And even when you're in the dark room, in this noisy world, sometimes you uh, just feel so lonely because even though it's so noisy, but nobody really understands you. That is, I think, is very common for normal people. Outside we have everything, but inside it is empty. So how do you think about, yeah, Austin, and where are you watching from? And thanks for you guys coming. So for new friend here, please subscribe to our channel. Xuemo's work is not just theoretical. It comes from lived experience, from reflection, and from real understanding of human nature. Oh, okay, welcome, Austin. Yeah. So you're American friend. So do you love reading? So right now, our writer Xuemo is in U.S. He is invited to conduct a seminar in Yale University. So I think your time around there is a east, eastern or western. Your time should be a nearly midnight, right? So welcome everyone. Oh, Western time. Western time is a 12 hours. It's a 12 hours difference. Here, my local time, Beijing time is 11:34 a.m. It's our lunch time soon. Another half an hour is my lunch time. So I think maybe for you as a sleeping time, right? So here we are talking about the traditional Chinese classic. Oh, so early. Wow. So great. So good. All right. So how's your day? I think you must have had your dinner, right? When Ximo interprets the Yellow Emperor inner canon, he does not treat it as an ancient, distant text. He brings it back to modern life. He connects it with the struggles we face today: stress, confusion, emotional imbalance, the constant pressure to succeed. Through his interpretation, this classic becomes something alive again. It is no longer just about healing the body, it becomes a guide for healing the mind, for finding inner balance, for finding and for understanding what it truly means to live well. At the moment, this interpretation is available in Chinese, but if you're someone who interested in Chinese culture, in traditional wisdom, or even in understanding yourself on a deeper level, I think I truly encourage you to explore this book. It's a totally different book. So far we have Writer Xuemo's book all on Amazon. We will discover the whole body of work that brings ancient wisdom into the modern world. Because what this books teach us is something very simple. Health is not just about the body. Balance is not just about lifestyle. And wisdom is not something abstract. So it is vivid, lively. It's all about how we live every single day. Hi, hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to join our live session. So thank you for being here. And before we go deeper into the text itself, I would like to briefly share why this interpretation matters and why it is different. Xuemo is not someone who approaches this classic only from academic or theoretical perspective. For nearly 20 years, he has engaged in real, disciplined practice, what we could call genuine cultivation. This was not a comfort or casual journey. It involved long periods of intensive self training, a life that at times resembled retreat like conditions, requiring endurance, focus, and a willingness to confront himself deeply. So his practice draws from multiple streams of traditional Chinese wisdom, including Taoist and Buddhist traditions, and he has practiced Chinese Kung Fu since his childhood. Now, this year he is 63 years old. No. So through this process, he did not simply study these teachings, he lived them. In many ways, he has become a transmitter of these cultural linkages, carrying forward insights that are not easily accessible through books alone. And at the same time, Xuemo himself has a deep and personal connection with traditional Chinese medicine. He has carefully studied many of classic texts, not just to understand them intellectually, but to apply them in real life. So during his period of retreat, for example, he explored how the body can be regulated in the simplest and most direct ways through diet, through rhythm, through awareness, and through alignment with natural principles. So, this combination of lived experience and deep study gave his interpretation of yellow, the yellow emperor's inner canon a very unique quality. It is not abstract, it is not distant. It speaks directly to how a human being can actually live, adjust, and maintain balance in real conditions. And that is why when we read this text through his lens, it feels alive, not as something from the past, but as something that is still guiding us today. So in Xuemo's interpretation of the Yellow Emperor's inner canon, Chinese civilization is not seen as a fixed system, but as a living organism. A living organism is defined by vitality. It can survive, flourish, develop, change, and respond to stimulation from the outside world. We easily recognize animals, plants, bacteria, and virus as forms of life, but we often fail to recognize that an ecosystem may also be understood as a living body, a planet as a living body, a civilization as a living body, and even the universe itself as a living body. So once we shift our perspective in this way, many problems that seemed impossible to solve begin to open up, and a new possibility of hope appears. So from this viewpoint, Chinese civilization has long carried an important insight. Life is always in transformation. Anyone who has studied Chinese classic thought will notice that, regardless school or discipline, there is one common thread: a deep concern with change. Traditional Chinese medicine does not merely study the physical body in isolation. It studies life as a whole. Modern people often say that one part of the body has a problem, which reflects the habitual framework of Western medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine, however, speaks of imbalance in yin and yang, disharmony among the five elements, excess and deficiency, cold and heat, all emotional disorder. It does not isolate a single local part. It sees the human being as an eternally and externally connected, organically coordinated whole. This fundamental difference makes a divergence between Chinese and Western medical thinking. Xuemo also point out that in recent years, people often use the word science to judge Chinese medicine, but such a judgment is not always fair. Science itself is a process of constant self-correction. The history of science, panda, sir. Hey, sir, I think you need to check out your eyesight. Panda. Have you subscribed to our channel? Okay, anyhow, thanks for your word. Okay, so let's continue to introduce the book, the yellow writer Xuemo. Okay, behind me, this on the poster is writer Xuemo. This is the book he interprets the ancient wisdom. The yellow emperor's inner canon. Moreover, science is not the same as technology, and many standards used today to evaluate Chinese medicine are actually technological rather than truly scientific. Science values bold hypotheses and careful verification, using practical results to test theory. In that sense, Chinese medicine can also be seen as deeply scientific because it has accumulated hard-won practical efforts through long experience. At the same time, Chinese medicine and Western medicine should not be forced into a false opposition. Western medicine tends towards standardization, standardization. Hey, hello, lovely Aiko. Hi, Emma. So nice to meet you again. Have you finished your homework? But it sounds like your homework is not stressful, right? That's why you have so much time to read books from writer Xuemo. So great. And also yesterday I shared with my colleagues. I say, wow, today, yes, I call, yeah. Uh, Me too, you know. Yesterday I shared with my colleague. I say, wow, there is a treasure girl, treasure girl. The girl is so. It's not. I shouldn't see as uh intellectual. No, I think you are full of wisdom. The wisdom is much more important than knowledge. At such a young age, you enjoy reading so much, and also you can find so meaningful, extraordinary book to fulfill your youth time. It's amazing, you know. Homework, okay, read the almost 32 pages. Oh, the hunters, so wow, so wonderful. You must keep the book, okay? Because you know why? Do you know the translator? The Mr. Harvard Goldblatt and his wife, Sylvia Lee, they are, what's the time here? As 11:47 a.m. It's nearly lunchtime. You know the translator? Do you know the translator? I mean, have you ever heard how famous how famous are the translators? Actually, they are they translated no first Chinese first Chinese Nobel Prize literature winner Mo Yan. They actually in China there is a saying that actually it's not Mo Yan won the Nobel Prize. Actually, it's the translator, Mr. Howard Goldblatt. I mean, you have to keep the book just in the future, maybe 10 years later, or by the time you grow up, no, all this book will be priceless, you know. Now, by the time if writer Xuemo won the Nobel Prize, right? I think better you can get the signature book because uh, now Xuemo is in USA. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, give me this for sure. Yes, that's why I also tell my children. I see, our whole the building inside our building, all the whole books, all the every book, it worth worth the price is considered as a part of the apartment. It worth. I just kidding, but I know they are priceless. You know. Oh no, dear, they are they are your age because and also my daughter was uh, eighth or worse. My daughter started reading Xuemo's book from 9 years old. Yeah, from 9 years old, and now he's quite old already. He's going to university, so he benefits from Xuemo's book all the way. So that's why I can see your future. It's a very bright, intelligent girl, always. So cheer up. And what uh, my children lucky things is I brought them go to the go to the lessons. So we had a lot of opportunity to meet writer Xuemo in person. So every year at least 4 times, at least 4 times, to listen to Xuemo's lecture seminar. So that's why my my boy, my girl, my children, they are so happy. I'm sure you will have opportunity to meet writer Xuemo as well. Yeah. Now, right now, Xuemo is in USA, and in June he will fly to USA again. Yesterday you told me you're dwelled in which city? Osaka, right? What start from O, right? Hello, Mac. Can't sleep again. Is it now? Is it sleep? Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, Orlando. Yeah, Orlando, Florida. Near where? Florida. 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 Any famous university? Because nowadays Xuemo every year he visits USA for quite a few times. If because all those famous university invited him. Okay, poor things. How struggle. Now every year, Xuemo is invited. Oh yeah, it's hot again. Xuemo is invited to join the university, the seminar, the culture exchange event. So I think you have opportunity to meet him in person and also in the future. You have so much time. Okay, now I'd like to share this book. This is 道德经 Lao Tzu in poem. I just tell you the translator is a young girl. So what she said in the book. Let's see. When I first met Xuemo, I was about 13 years old. I felt strongly influenced by his temperament, and I clearly remember his calm, deep, assertive eyes. He did not speak much, like a peaceful sea without wind to disturb its surface. University of Central Florida is a pretty famous. Oh, okay. Hopefully, UCF. Let me check it out. Whether we have this contact with the UCF. UCF. Florida, Central Florida. Okay, university. Oh, the school was founded in 1963, and writer Xuemo was born in 1963. So this year he is 63 years old. Okay, I will check it out whether we have the contact with this university, because once if we have the contact if you have the contact with the university, we have the opportunity, to conduct some communication, some seminar. But anyhow, you are so young, you have so long time more opportunity to meet writer Xuemo in the future, I'm sure. And if you go overseas, if you travel, and this July, writer Xuemo will visit Singapore. After that, Hong Kong. In June, he fly to America, and that would be amazing. Yes, hopefully. I think it is possible. So enjoy. So that's why I think you need to follow us just in case the future you may have, because nowadays humans uh has gaining more and more attention from international readers. August plan to visit China. Ah, which city? Are you? Which city? Wow. That month. Ah, you haven't been there before. Oh, so welcome. In August, so during that time, in our summer holiday, and also we have this training, the summer holiday camp during August. Probably Beijing. Oh, okay, just for tour or sightseeing. But I think if you want to have the cultural uh, and you want to know about more deeper deep culture, I think come to the West China. Here as Western China, here has a lot of very deep culture and history, like Dunhuang, very famous Dunhuang, the art on the wall, a beautiful one, for thousands years already. But all those pictures are still so vivid, so fresh, and so colorful. Oh, Shenzhen. Oh, okay. And on site, you can do. You can advise your father, your parents. You just tell them during August, Xuemo is conducting the summer training camp in Gansu province. If you want to know about the culture, if you want to come to the natural village, then welcome to Western China here. And here, this place is Xuemo's birth, is Xuemo's hometown. So here is, since you welcome. Last year, we have so many international friends, scholars, professors come. They come from UK, US, Japan, uh, Nepal, Italy, different part of the world. They come all the way just to meet writer Xuemo. And when they came here, they said it is a life-changing opportunity. So they promise they will come every year. They will come to this small village. They all say it's amazing because here you can see, here is a place surrounded by desert and mountains. Have you met Xuemo before? Yeah, I am one of his students. I have been following him for 9 years. I've been reading his books for 9 years, and that follow companion me and my children, my parents as well. Yes, so cool. That's why my life changed. So that's why we would like to share here, conduct the channel. We're really happy to know you, such a treasure girl. You see, because you have very positive attitude. You have so much wisdom. You know how to choose. That is so cool. Yeah, that's great. All right, dear. Okay, so and also the pink color, the pink, yeah, for young girl. Okay, so happy to have a chat with you. And yeah, all right. I got to go. It's my lunchtime here because after lunch we have other jobs to do. We need to pack. Every day we have so many people buy Xuemo's book. Every noon we pick up and send to delivery. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, dear. Okay, great day. All right, thanks. So let's see tomorrow. See how. So wish you have a great day. So you can enjoy your sound sleep. So safe and sound. Okay, bye, dear. Okay, thanks, all friend. Hello, thanks, dear. Bye, see ya.